Map. Bop. Bop. uh, hello. Uh, w- welcome to the stream where I do boring stuff, I guess. Uh, Malka S. This is the stream where I introduce myself and uh listen to nice Xenoblade music for a little bit. And make sure that the Xenoblade music isn't louder than me, because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Okay. So, welcome to my debut stream, where I'm gonna finally kick off my actual streaming and talk about myself a little bit, talk about the stream a little bit, and I guess thank a lot of people for saying happy birthday to me. And I knew there was something I forgot to disable. I will get on that right now. I it would be great remembering where it is. There we go. Okay, there you go. I fixed it. It's better now. I hear loud Xenoblade music in my ears. Wow. Excuse me. My tab is so tiny. My tab was so tiny I hit mute instead of the tab. That was embarrassing. Hi, Eomine. Hi, Min Mariner. Hi, Krav. Welcome. Welcome to my stream, you guys. My Twitch seems to be, my Twitch is bullying me a little bit. It's actually saying that I don't have viewers, but you know, that's fine. I don't need to know how many viewers I actually have. It's better if I don't know what the actual number is. I'm just gonna pretend that I actually only have 4 viewers. I'm gonna pretend that there's only 4 people here. You know, like when you're told to do a speech in front of the class, and you only pretend that like your friend group is the people who are like the only ones in that room, and you pretend that the rest of the class isn't there, including the teacher. there's only 4. Oh no, the number actually got higher. God, you know what? I'm not gonna look at the number anymore. I have an option to hide that, right? I do. Alright, Pog. Pog. Alright, I forgot. I can actually hide the number of viewers. Thank you, Twitch. Okay. See, I have no viewers now because the number's gone. That's comforting. But thank you for all the birthday wishes, everyone. I Glad to have all of you here. Just spooked. Just a little spooked. Cause you know how VTubers do, right? It's like you plan something for months. You get all ready for it. You finally make it happen. But you didn't rehearse. I didn't rehearse for any of this. None of this is rehearsed. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. So I'm just a little spooked. Just a little. So, who wants to see my, my self-made Vroid model? Who wants to see the model that I spent like 5 or so months making while my, program glitches out? How about you don't glitch out? Who wants to see my Vroid model? I promise I'm not gonna point out all the flaws with it, because that would be really mean for me to be like, yeah, I spent about 5 or 6 months on this model, but look at how bad of a job I did. It's like, no, that's awful. Come on, I spent so much time went into making this model, alright? I'm not allowed to shit on it. I already did that last night. Also, don't forget to hydrate, everybody. I have lemonade tea. It's good. Anyway. Hi, Hydra's Outrages. Oh, wow, Outrages. It's Hydra's Outrages. Outrages. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. I used to call you Hydragius because in my brain that was how to pronounce it for like a couple of weeks. But don't worry about it. I love your screen name. I like your screen name. You're too lazy? But it's good the way it is. I promise. Your screen name is great the way it is. I swear. I swear it's fine. You can't see my eyes beyond the poop dance and the Pringles. But it's fine. Can I like do the... Yes, I can. Your screen name is fine, I promise. It gets a little scuffed when I do that. Your screen name is fine. I'm tiny. I wanna point out that I actually made sure that this model is my actual real life height. Shoutouts to me actually throwing this into a program that had a ruler and me actually measuring this model's height to make sure this was my actual height. So people are showing up more now. Hi. I guess it's time for me to do this. Hi. I worked really hard on this. Like, literal days went into making this sweater. And... oh. I promise you that the back of this says don't, but my arms are in the way. I promise you that says don't. And I worked hard on making these shorts. And I'm gonna break the immersion and let you know that these socks are painted on. And these shoes are very scuffed, but they're my shoes and I like them. My shoes are an Easter egg. I designed them off of Team Magma from Pokemon Ruby Sapphire because I like Team Magma. And I worked really, really hard on my hair. Just don't look too closely at it. It's you know, don't look too closely at my hair. I worked really hard on it. The program crashed quite a few times when I was you know, working on moving the hair around, so there's some hair issues, but we don't talk about those. I actually gave myself a working hairline when I didn't need to, but for some reason my model doesn't want me to show you my hairline, so don't worry about it. You can sort of see. Can you stop twisting towards the camera? Okay. But yeah, all the skin texture that you see, like the shading, the blush, all that stuff, even on the back of the ears, I did that all. Like, when you start at Vroid, it gives you the palest skin tone on the planet. Like, I was as white as my eyes, and I was like, no? So I went in with an airbrush tool, and I brushed everything. I originally looked like a vampire, and yeah. But yeah, I worked really hard on all of the, like, just the shading. And let me tell you something funny, you guys. I'm not a shader. When I used to draw a lot, I never shaded. When I did shading, it was because I hated myself. So the fact that I was able to, like, shade stuff like this, like even my forehead, just the ears, like, imagine shading. I shaded my neck. I made sure that I shaded my neck. I was like, I had to shade the neck because it's gonna look weird if I don't. So, like, the collarbones have definition, even though you can't see them because I'm wearing a sweater. And for no reason at all, because you guys are never gonna see this, I shaded my tummy. That's right. I shaded my tummy for no reason. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I put so much time and effort into my model. And I don't know why. Like, I was just like, I don't know what kind of outfits I'm gonna put on this model, so I may as well shade literally everything. And I don't regret it, because now it just means that I have a model that at some point I can port into something that's not VWord Studio and actually give her handmade outfits. So I think that's gonna be really cool when I can finally get around to doing that. But I'm also actually just thinking about building her from the ground up, and that would mean that all of my shading textures will go to waste because it won't fit on the new model. But sometimes you just have to scrap stuff and start over, right? So I think it's time for me to you know, do what we all came here for. It's been almost 20 minutes and I still haven't like touched my debut slides. Oh my god. Okay. Listen. Listen. I'm not supposed to stall for too long. Stalling's bad. Uh I forgot to tell something to someone that's actually kind of important because I've been everywhere today. I've done a lot of things today. There. There. You know, that would be yeah, you know, doing things. Yes. I I did stuff today. I actually went out as soon as I woke up. I'm a little scrambled. But because I went out, I got tea. And you know what? Tea is more important than anything in the world. Okay, that's a lie, but it's one of the most important things. Especially when it has lemonade in it. It's so sweet and tart and bitter and sour and tangy, but also smooth and hydrating. So it's really good. Anyway, it's time for me to read my debut slides, I guess. Oh no, I didn't think about chat. I am so sorry, you guys. I am... Hang on, this is embarrassing. Can I? It works, but it doesn't work.
Happy birthday.
Oh, there it is. Why did it go up twice? Streamlabs? Question mark? You know, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friend. It works. It works, and I got birthday dinner. You're amazing. You're amazing. And I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. Okay, how do I do this again? Is that how you do it? It is how you do it. I found out how to do stuff, chat. You guys can see yourselves now. Pog. There you go. Yay! Okay, it's time for me to read my slides now. So all of these slides you're gonna see were made by Q himself. And, they're scuffed. But that's the point, so don't worry about it. A lot of suffering went into making these slides. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about what happened while making these slides. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, it was more me suffering while watching him make it. Like, I was getting some extreme agita. I was thinking about eating Tums while I was watching him make these slides. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I promise. I promise that I'm good. I promise. I promise that I am maybe not okay. Anyway, I'm sleepy. And apparently I'm also called the goat and best goat. And I still don't understand what the hell that means. I mean, I Google it. Every time I see the term the goat, I Google it. And then I instantly forget get what it means. I think it means greatest of all time. But uh uh also, I don't know how I could be called best goat. But, you know, I am a goat demon girl. I go roar. And I make goat noises. And I feel like this song is really loud. Okay. Yo, don't you love it when YouTube is just like, here you go, here's a song, and it's loud? Anyway, I am of the chaotic nature. My level of chaos depends on how I feel that day and what the topic is. So, like, sometimes I'll make cursed food, and just because I can, I'll take a picture of it and be like, hey guys, what would you categorize this dish as? And it will literally be a microwave cheese sandwich with hot sauce on the top of it, and then it's folded like a hot dog. But the question is this a sandwich, a hot dog, or is it a taco? That's... yeah. Also, putting peeps on pizza. But that wasn't me. That was Vinny Vinesauce and his friend Jabroni Mike. So, yeah. I think about that pizza a lot sometimes. But I'm gonna be real, you guys. You remember when candy corn pizza was a fucking viral commodity? I got like, I forgot what it was either Tostino's pizza or a Tombstone's. No, it was a Jack's pizza. It was a Jack's pizza. A Jack's pepperoni pizza. And I put candy corn on it. And you know what? It was actually delicious. And I would do it again. Candy corn pizza is pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I actually recommend it if you are one of the people who like candy corn. But like, if you hate candy corn, then what are you doing putting candy corn on a pizza anyway? Like, you're not gonna like that. Anyway, I am 4'8". On some days, no, you never microwave a salad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lettuce does not taste good warm. Anyway, I'm only 4'8". Some days I'm a little shorter than 4'8". Other days I'm slightly taller. That's just how bones work in this day and age. You're not gonna find out my weight or my age. I am a demon. And demons don't actually have ages. I mean, we do, but there's no point in remembering the number. Like, as soon as you, like, get past 100, it's like, alright, where was I again? Did I already say 101 last year? Huh. Wait, or am I 100 now? Oh, wait, no, I think I was 90. It was my friend who turned 102 this year. How old? So it's like, you know, you give up on keeping track of that stuff, especially after you get into the 1000s. Like, when are you gonna keep track of, like, okay, I'm 1002 now, and 1003. It's like, you lose track. You're not gonna write that anywhere either. Like, why would you write that somewhere? So yeah, age, non-applicable. Weight, you don't. You don't ask a girl for her weight. That's... You don't ask anyone for their weight, actually. Don't ask people about how much they weigh. That's rude. You're rude. Anyway, we're gonna get into the stuff that I like now. Well, I try not to jam out hard to Colony 9, because Colony 9 has such good music. Xenoblade 1 has such good music. Anyway, I like anime. Why wouldn't I like anime, right? The only anime that I was willing to really mention that I enjoy, because I'm a dirty slice of life watcher, honestly, is, I like Madoka a ton. I love the Pokemon series, but I need to catch up with it really bad. And I really like Dragon Maid. I love Dragon Maid. God. Other anime that aren't listed here is just Kawaii Desune, Moe Adorable, I'm gonna get diabetes because I'm watching this in one sitting type anime. I I can watch action anime, but only in extremely short bursts and then have like a year between. I'm just gonna drop this right now. I don't think I'm ever going to finish the Ghostbusters season of JoJo. I'm actually probably never gonna finish that. I got to, I think it was episode 3, and then I was like, I think I'm done watching JoJo for the rest of my life. Anyway. I should also admit that I grew up on Naruto, and I never finished Naruto. And I'm probably never gonna finish Naruto either. Don't worry about finishing anime, what's that? I just watch, I watch Cheese Sweet Home, which I've only actually watched it 3 times in my life, but God did I love Cheese Sweet Home. My favorite games are Xenoblade 1 and 2. If you couldn't tell. And I really love Animal Crossing. Like, I love Animal Crossing a bunch. Now we're gonna go to the next slide while we listen to the night version of Calling 9. Oh, hi Persian. Imagine actually finishing Naruto and then watching Boruto. Imagine actually watching Boruto though. Nobody watches Boruto. You can't even lie to me about that. Boruto has no fans. Anyway. Wait a minute. Did I not update my slide? Okay. Okay guys, give me a second. I might be stupid. Yeah, who the heck is Naruto? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Gonna be honest. Also gonna be honest, I forgot to hit the transition button. Okay. Okay, you know what? You know what? Streamlabs is giving me grief right now, and I'm crying. I'm not crying. I'm just kind of mad at myself because I could have sworn I did this before bed, but I didn't. You know, this is why I said I didn't practice, and because I didn't practice, I didn't fix my Hobokage, there you go. Yeah, you know. Anyway guys, did you know that I read books? Or at least I used to read books. I don't have time for reading books anymore. In fact, I read too many books as a kid, and that's why my eyes kind of suck. But hey, you know, you pick up a good book series, and you start binging it, and you can't put it down. Yeah, I did that with the Redwall series. Everyone was like, yeah, I did that with Harry Potter, and I'm like, the heck is a Harry Potter? You should read Redwall. Brian Jacks is awesome. That's what I'm saying to you guys, though. Brian Jacks is awesome. If you have time to read books, and you want to give a series a shot, the Redwall series is really old. It's so old it had a cartoon at some point, and yeah, the cartoon was really scuffed. But anyway, I highly, totally, seriously recommend reading the Redwall series if you like books about. How do I word this? if you like books about adventure and high octane battles, no, that's not my favorite part. If you like books about adventure, high octane battles, there's some family stuff. If you grudges, war never changes. If you want stuff like that, but also a mix of a peaceful village with peaceful animals living together in harmony, defending themselves and each other and all their friends from people who are trying to take that harmony away from them, I completely and highly recommend reading the Redwall series by Brian Jacks. Yes, the main character, well, no, the main characters do change throughout the books as the series goes on, but if you want to read about mice, badgers, rats, weasels, stoats, foxes, moles, if you want to read books about those doing crazy stuff together and war, I highly recommend the Redwall series by Brian Jacks. It is very good. That is one of my favorite series of all times, and it's the only one I will ever go back and reread. It used to be Guardians of Gahuli, but the movie happened, and the movie completely killed the entire series for me. Never watched the Guardians of Gahuli movie. They butchered the story so bad. You will never be able to touch the book series ever again. I'm still mad about that. I'm never letting that movie go. I am so glad that the Warrior Cats didn't get a movie like they were supposed to, because I'm sure it would have done the same thing. Speaking of Warrior Cats, I actually never read the entirety of Warrior Cats. I am a fake Warrior Cats fan. Don't worry about it. Anyway, my favorite colors are purple and dark shades of red. Purple's a really good color, and red is just awesome. And I like cats, because cats are fluffy, good, can take care of themselves, and sound cute when they want food. Anyway, here's my lore. Here's my lore for myself, you guys, because I'm a VTuber, and VTubers have lore. And this is one of those lore-ran VTuber channels where I'm gonna use my character lore, and we're not gonna talk about real life because no one wants to think about real life anyway. So, I was a normal goat that lived on a farm, and then I was butchered for meat because that's what happens when you're a farm animal on a farm. And for who knows how long, I was just a spirit orb wisp thing just floating around down in Hades. Nice old Hades land. And then for no reason at all, I just magical girl poofed and was an anime goat girl. I didn't question it, and no one else did either. Just don't ask. So after I poofed into existence, some voice called Chaos was just like, hey, I'm gonna tell you what the internet is, and you're gonna go there. And I was like, okay. So I was given the awesome powers to be able to hide most of my goat features. Like, if I wanted to, I could make my eyes normal, and I could get rid of my horns, and make my ears normal. But I feel like I look cuter this way. I look cuter, right? Like, if I was just a normal looking person, I think that'd be boring. So I was like, no, I want my ears, and I want the horns, and I like having these cool eyes. These eyes are cool. So I hope you guys aren't weirded out by that or anything. Good old Big Chaos sent in another Chaos to help me with stuff. We can talk about that Chaos later. But it's for Chaos, by Chaos, because Chaos, for the sake of Chaos. It's all Chaos. And now I'm gonna introduce the mod team. Okay. So, this is going in alphabetical order. We have Aircool. He brought this wonderful, maybe not wonderful, horribly cursed thing into existence called Poop Chup. It's his fault that exists. He made it. He made it happen. He created it in his dream realm and brought it into our realm. And that's all his fault. He did that. That's him. If you ever trying to go to sleep at night and your eyes open wide open and you're like, why does Poop Chup exist? It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault that it exists. It's him. He is the creator of cursed content here, besides me. He's the second person to join my cult officially. And he's a goddamn bratty gremlin. He will play tricks on you. He will troll you. And he will laugh. Because chaos. But, like, he's also a dumb bum. He trolls, yes, but he can be pretty bad at it. Like, he will fail because he drags the bit on too long, or because he's laughing too hard at the joke before he can even tell it. You know, people like that where it's like, yo, I got a good joke, and then they just laugh for an hour and they just can't tell you the joke? That's him. Also, he invented the trope of being successful through just astronomical bullshit. Like, he can just bullshit his way through everything and win. That's him. That's our moderator, Air Cool. Now, second on the list is our Ant. He is the Super Saiyan God, Super Deeper, Super Blue, Super God, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 3, 2, 1, Super Saiyan, Super God, Super Blue, Super Nerd of nerdiness. He knows too much about too many obscure things. He was the first official member of the cult. And I tried to lure him out with cookies and other sweet goods that I homemade. But he ran past me and stole all my chicken nuggies instead. And that's how I found out that he wasn't a regular ant. He's something called a grease ant, who only like savory things. But that's okay, because I always have a ton of chicken nuggies. So I can always lure him out. It works. I don't have to waste my goodies on an ant. Ha. Ha ha. More goodies for me. You can have the nuggies. I don't need them. I got a cookie. Anyway, he's so small, he can fit into tiny holes for ants. And he can go deep into obscure libraries and grab obscure information and drag it out of his tiny little ant hole and throw it in all our faces and tell us, hey, did you know that there was a Brazilian Sesame Street? And there is a blue big bird called Garibaldo? And then he stares? Well, anyway, he's super sweet, super caring, very adorable. But he can forget things, and sometimes he causes trouble. And then I flick him on his little ant snoot, his ant mandible. I flick him on the ant mandible and go, you stupid little nerd. Bad. But he's great. And next up, here we go. You all know who Q is, or at least you better know who Q is. He is the agent of chaos, sent by chaos to cause chaos. That's right. He is the big chaos that he sent. Oh no! Eric Cool! He brought back a deep cut meme! No! You forgot the most important part, though! Yes, there you go. I was gonna say you forgot one of the most important parts of the brisket talk. See? He didn't just say brisket. He said, brisket. So, if you ever want to taunt ants, Just type brisket. Oh my god, Kimchi! Ah! Hi! Kimmy! Guys, go follow Kimmy. I mean, I'm pretty sure you all know who. Okay, VOD watchers, if you don't know who Kimmy is, you find Kimmy and you follow Kimmy. Kimmy is great. Kimmy is great content. All right. If you need more VTubers to follow, just you have to follow Kimmy. Thanks. Thank you, VOD watchers. I don't have a shout out command. You can work on that, Q. Anyway, Q Haku Ninefold, the loser, the Chaos himself, has most likely 100%, don't even ask if this is true, has definitely killed a bear with his teeth, and only his teeth. Because chaos, and because there's definitely no way he hasn't done that. Like if you interact with him long enough, that's something that you would just believe. Like yeah, he did that. He definitely did that. Anyway, he's really good at just finding stuff. If you're like, hey, Q, I remember this thing from like the 90s, but I only have obscure memories of what it was. If I tell you all my obscure memories, can you find it? And he will be like, on my way. And then he might actually find it. It's crazy. But if you ever ask him why or how he does things, the only answer you will ever get is because chaos. It doesn't matter what the question was. Okay, maybe it does. There will be questions he'll actually answer honestly and be like, okay, yes. But any other questions? Like you'll be like, hey Q, how did you do that so fast? And he'll just be like, 'cause chaos. And it's like, you can't argue that answer. Because it probably was just because of chaos. Like you can't prove that it wasn't because of chaos. There's no way to prove that. And there's no way to like disprove. So you had to believe in him. You had to believe that he just used the power of chaos to make whatever happen happen. He's just a being of chaos. And we have a mystery person. They are the top secret mod. Nobody has ever seen him active ever at all. Not even me. Even though one time I tried to get him. I tried to lure him in and he dodged. He swerved pretty nicely. He is the biggest lurker of all lurkers. If anyone tries to say that they are the king lurker or the queen lurker of my community, they are wrong. Because he is the OG original and nobody can outdo him. He is most definitely 100% a cryptid. But if he ever shows up for any reason, it's most likely because something really, really bad is going on. Like if everything here caught on fire, if there needs to be a purging of any kind, that's probably gonna be what gets him out of lurking. So basically what I'm saying is, if you ever see him, hope it's not because the Purge, the movie, has to happen in my community. Hope it's because he finally decided to be random and wiggle at you. But yeah, Q, I forgot to mention this. Q is the big mod. He's the big mod, but this mystery person, oh god! No, he unveiled himself! That is the person with the biggest mod tool of them all in this entire community, alright? Like, you can say that Q is my manager, but this person is the manager of all managers. And he knows how to ban people. So watch out. Anyway, we're gonna move on to super fun stuff, you guys. I'm gonna talk about my redeems for whenever I get that affiliate button. Affiliate button? I mean, sub button. Because when you get sub button, you get the points button. I don't have either of anything. Aircool, he always knew how to ban people. Hi, Slightly Blue. Anyway, I have all of my channel redeems thought out. And I was thinking about these for months too, because I was like, what would be a good way to get the community to interact and have fun? Channel points. So here we go. If you can save up 666 channel points, I will do the thing that is written there. You're not gonna get one for free. You're gonna have to wait for me to get affiliate, and you're gonna have to wait for someone to get 666 channel points if you want me to do the thing. Thanks, Slightly Blue! If you can rack up 1,000 channel points, I will personally, by my own gamer girl hands, time you out for a single hour. And if you so choose, you are allowed to stack this. So if you have 10,000 points, I will time you out for 10 hours if you use them on the timeout. Alright? If you want to go into timeout jail for 5 hours and you just want to drop 5k points, by all means, do it. I'm fine with timing you out if you give me the points for it. It's a good transaction. But if you get 1,069 points, you can redeem compliment or insult the redeemer. And you get to pick if I insult you or compliment you. But if you pay for it and you're like, I don't know if I want you to insult me or compliment me, Sleepy, I'll pick for you. I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna pick. And I'm just gonna fly off the handle with whichever I picked. Now, here's the fun part. If you really, really want to spend your points, you want to rack points up and you just want to waste them for fun, I have voting. You can vote on who was the sleepiest person during that stream, and I will tally all of the votes up the next stream and let everybody know who was the sleepiest. So you can vote for me as the cheaper option, chat as the second option, 3,000 to say that everybody was sleepy, or 3,010 to say that the mods were the sleepiest of the entire stream. You can vote everyone. Hey, it's not a waste if you get a golden emote, just saying. I think that's a win. But that's not all. There's more point redeems. If you have 6k points, you can get me to make confused goat noises on command. You normally had to get me to be, you had to wait for me to be confused at a game, or for me to get lost or flustered. But if you want, I can do this on request. You just need 6k points. You want that, chat? But if you have 6,666 points, you can get me to whisper for as long as I please. That's right. You will get fake ASMR from this gamer goat girl. And it's probably gonna last longer than 10 minutes because that's how much I like whispering into my microphone. So I think that's a pretty good deal, you know? Now, if you It's fake ASMR because whispering isn't real ASMR. Whispering into your mic isn't real ASMR. That's fake. That's fake stuff right there. ASMR isn't just whispering or clink. You know, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go down and explain what ASMR is and trash all the fake ASMR people. That's rude. If you want to deep dive down the rabbit hole of ASMR, do it. It's kind of hellish. Why very ASMR? Okay, guys, look. I only have 8 minutes left, and I have to read the rest of my slides. I have 8 minutes until my dinner gets here, hopefully. So at 9,999 points, this is stackable. Multiple people can redeem this to boost the ultimate uwu. So if you want to, you can get together, you can plan this stuff, you can be like, alright, so I have enough to redeem one of these. Can you redeem one too? Can we get like 4? Can we get like 10 ultimate uwus right now? Stacked? Because let me tell you, you're not gonna know what this is until someone redeems it once. I'm not telling you what this is. You're not gonna know what this is. Yeah, it's if you wanna compare it to Luna the Magikarp / Nemu / best fish ever and her hand redeem, it's basically that. Only there is no hand. And there is no there is just there's noises. Ooh, no, oops. God, I said the word. You got that one for free. No, noises of the noises of the kawaii noises of the cute. Fine, I'll say it once. I'll say it once, because dancing around it sucks. I will do my best, but it won't just be a single it'll be lots of talking and saying things and commentating as normal, as if I didn't my voice. So if you if you want to hear me go but like super duper and commentate in that kind of voice, get with your friends, grind points, don't waste it, wait for the time, and then just get the ultimate uwu with your friends. But if that isn't what you want in life, you can always save 10,000 points. And I will say anything that you want within reason. If I like what you told me to say, I'll say it. If I didn't like what you told me to say, I'll ask if you want me to give you your points back, or if you have another idea. I would just give you your points back and say you can redeem it later if you think of something better. If you can save 10,999 points, I will poorly sing something of my own choice. I will think of a song that I feel like singing, and I'm gonna sing it so poorly that you're never gonna want to redeem the sing redeem ever again. Just kidding, you're probably gonna get such a big kick out of it, you're just gonna keep wanting to redeem it. But that means you have to pick between making me sing or making me ultimate uwu. And that's where the internal battle happens. You're... Oh my god! No! We're not gonna merge! We're not merging redeems! No! No. I'm not singing songs that I don't know, clearly. I'm just gonna sing songs that I want to do. I'm not gonna do requests, Not even if you try to get me to listen to a song, like, before the stream or after the stream or whatever. It's not happening. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, there's a chance that I'm just gonna poorly sing a song in an uwu voice because it's gonna be that type of song, right? So it's like, I'm gonna be high-pitched and adorable while I sing, Champagne's Supernova. I mean, something like that, you know? Or like... I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Look, I'm not a professional or anything. I looked down too far. Oh my god. I'm not a professional or anything, but I do my best. Now, there's something great I had to show you guys. Okay. So, yesterday when I was messing around, I found out that I have options to turn off my blinking. Okay. My blinking is now fucking up. But I can do this. If I ever AFK, my model will be like this, and her eyes will shift around on her own, and she won't blink. So this isn't just a staring contest. She's looking around your room while I'm AFK. I just want you to think about that. Whenever I AFK, and my model's here, she is just looking around your room. Like, huh, what's that over there? What's that? What you doing having that up on your ceiling? Why is that on your ceiling? That's why. You know? Like, I can just do things like that and just keep you out. Yeah, I'm gonna look at ceiling cat behind you. You can't stop me. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that my dinner has arrived. So that's my cue to stop the stream. I'm really glad that I was able to do this, and I'm really happy that you guys are excited for... You didn't need to do that, Q. I have credits for that. Guys. Oh my god. Guys. Actually, you want to know what I didn't do? I didn't open up the page to roll the credits because I forgot to do that. You ever want to just embarrass yourself? Plan everything ahead, and then when the day is finally here, you forget to open one tab that you need to have open. That's how you do it. That's how life works, right? Okay. Here you go, guys. Hi. Welcome to the credits. And thank you for sticking around for so long. Thank you for watching the stream. And thank you for giving me your time of day. And for following. I'm gonna mute my microphone, enjoy the music, stare at the chat, and I hope you all have a nice day. Good night, everyone. Thank you.